Good. So let's begin with a very empty directory. There is nothing in it. So the first thing first, let's create a npm package.json, but npm init-y. So we have a package.json, and the next thing we need to do, we need to add React, Next, and React DOM. So npm I Next, React, and React DOM. And in the meanwhile, when it's trying to install the packages, we need to add three scripts. So the first one will be start, which it's going to be next start, and second one will be dev, and that one is going to be just next, if I don't forget to put the okay. And the last one is build, and that one is going to be next build. So with having all of this ready, and probably we need, if you're going to use Git, which it is very likely in a real life examples, so we're going to create another file .git ignore, if I can type ignore correctly, .git ignore, good, and that one is going to be node modules for now. And we have everything installed, everything is ready. And next to see if our project works, we need to create a directory called pages. I will talk about this directory in a while, but this directory is it should be called pages. You can't call it anything else, because next.js is going to use this directory for routing automatically. So it should be pages in a root directory. Inside that, we're going to create a file called index.js. It's going to be empty, and then we're going to write export default and it's going to be a div, for example, and then I'm going to write hello, I am the index file. So if you remember, we have a next we have a dev command which we call the next command. So let's just write npm run dev. It's going to build the project, well, prepare the project. So the project is ready, and we need to go to http localhost port 3000, and there we go. We have everything's ready. And just to let you know and show you how this routing works, everything is automatic. So if I create another file here called about, for example, .js, and we do the same, export default, and just another div, about page dot, and then we should be able to go to about, sorry, that was a mistake, / about, there we go, about is working, and index is working both. So this is it for now. So this is a very basic next.js project, well, if we can call it project. And just to prove that, we have about page, we have index page. We didn't write any routing, we didn't do anything specific, we just wrote two simple JavaScript function, and next.js behind the scene is going to create the route, and it's going to also give us the complete HTML structure. So we have the head, we have the body, so everything has been done behind the scene. And so I'm going to close this one, and if we go to the page source again, we have everything here, which is a server-side rendering. So so this one, which I'm going to explain a bit later, it is going to be very useful when we need SEO, when we need to have a link to a specific page. So it is going to be like a single web page app, but at the same time it's going to give us a lot of server rendering, and that would be one of the key points of using Next.js.